Hello everyone, you can call me Maddie or Madszen, and I am the person behind Mz.Projiekt. I am Brazilian trans woman. By the time of this video, I am in my early 20s. Of course, my native language is Portuguese, but I use English as still current lingua franca. It is my attempt to reach World Wide Web. I still improving my second language, and I hope to learn Russian, German, Polish, and Italian in the future. One of the things about me is why I want to see the world, learn about people and their cultures. I'm not a social person. Parties, social media, too much small talks, these aren't my things. I only read, post, or comment and disappear after some time. You can say that I am a creative person because I do art, designs, game development, and music production. I am also an amateur singer, seamstress, voice actress, RPG DM, and reader. And I already worked professionally with design, art commission, and in the textile industry. Getting a stable job is an ongoing objective, but I hope to dedicate my entire time to art in the future. Getting the amount of money that will be sufficient for me to live on. Mz.Projiekt, the project name stands for the first letter of my first name, plus Zolotoy, which means gold in Russian, and the curved version of project, which means project in a lot of languages, including Polish. The project symbol is a cross formed by a number 4 mixed with its upside down version. In the same way the cards in a deck of cards does. It is also inspired by Blue Oyster Cult Cross of Confusion. Well, the project was made to help me focus on my ideas. This way I can achieve my goals, stop procrastination, and try to calm my non-stop working mind. Under Mz.Projiekt or Madszen, I will release songs, short stories, arts, my future games, designs, and etc. Of course, to set things into a more organized setting, I will divide Mz.Projiekt into sections. For example, my OST and classical songs will be released as Mz.Projiekt only, while my other songs will be shared under other of my monikers. These monikers include 𝗠ade, Searing Wrists, and In Memoriam, and I may or may not include more monikers in the future. Searing Wrists will be the name I will use for my rock-like music. I don't have a definite genre, but you can expect something with influences from post-punk, new wave, post-metal, and depressive suicidal black metal. 𝗠ade will have what I like to call interlude core, which is my mix of influences. My influences in electronic music goes from modern speedcore, drum and bass, jungle, and melodic electronic. In Memoriam will be where I release my stories, be it my short writings, my games, or comics. Standalone art will carry only my Madszen signature, but it can also have it in Memoriam if it is associated with one of my stories and etc. Like a promotional art for one of my games. You will find my music is on Bandcamp, include their work in progress versions, which I released under an album called Ongoing. Finished versions of my song will be on SoundCloud and probably YouTube if I reach the limit of SoundCloud. Songs that probably won't to explode their drones will be on my YouTube channel. They will be my focus of releases. I will also record some random videos about my works and myself doing things, talking about random subjects and etc. Um, my arts and random thoughts will be on Blue Sky, Twitter, and Substack. Substack will also have some of my short stories. And my games and full comics will be announced at the end of my social media accounts. I don't know if I will release them under Steam, under Epic, or other one of the main gaming platforms, because there's a lot of things to do, but they probably are going to be releasing in itch.io or in our own site. I don't know actually. I don't have a fixed schedule. My hopes are making creative projects until the day I kick the bucket, so well, creative projects are the only kind of thing I can see myself doing in life. Unfortunately, I wasn't born under the star of humanities or mathematics, sports, or something like that. Art is a luxury, so it is a very hard path to want to follow. But that's it, I will always do art because it is what comes to my mind. Well, you probably cannot expect longer run comics with a stable release schedule or non-stop music production. I still need to finish my studies, I need to work to learn more about my crafts, I need to buy equipment, and I need to decide on which idea I focus more. For example, right now I'm very focused on a game idea I have, but I also want to make a comic, I also want to release my songs. I have two finished albums that I need to record the vocals and release them on YouTube and things like that. As I said before, I like knowing more about the world around me, but I am social. I'm not a social person. Earning money is an objective, but I'm not a fan of making art for fame and a fan of fame itself. I couldn't handle my steady growth on Twitter because of my bad habit of disappearing when there was so many interactions to be done. I do the same kind of things with friendships and this kind of things too. Like I had a lot of friends during my life, but it was always more about having interest or something like that, and I never wanted to be that close to them. Well, things in social media and in real life gets even worse with arguments or people trying to actively speak with me. Yeah, most of my interactions will be something like a like, a heart symbol. I do comments under other people's videos, but I not always answer the commentaries under my comments and things like that. It's not that I'm shy or my anxiety is a more active thing. Maybe it is, but my problems with anxiety are more like this subtle anxiety that tries to work against you with bad habits and things like that. I never had anxiety crisis, some kind of panic or something like that. Anyway, the whole thing is about as I said, losing interest in interaction or losing my energy to do that. If the haunting sensation of overdoing my things or interactions come back to me again, I will take some time for myself. If the project is doing well, I promise to take some rest and then come back again. I know how it is to follow some indie artists just and then to disappear without a trace. you know, I don't think that I will have fans or something like that. Actually, I always produce a thing like more for myself than to other people. But you know, I will try to have some kind of responsibility because it defines my professional life, and of course, if there's someone out there seeing what I do, it probably means that I cannot, how do I say that? I cannot fail with them. I need to be responsible. I need to keep going and, you know, not disappoint people if they like what I do. Well, that's all. Thank you for listening to Mz.Projiekt. I hope to see you guys in the future, and more updates. As I say, they probably will be posted on my social media accounts. But I will also do some releases here on YouTube. Take care, and again, thank you for listening.